Welcome back to the channel. This is Joe Tax Trader, and I am breaking down one of the trades I just took really like 2-3 hours ago. I traded it on 15 second on a 15-second time frame, and I get a lot of DMs asking me how and why I trade a 15 second. It is just a time frame that gives you a lot of chances to interact with the market, and it's really good to add it to your toolbox. Even if you don't execute on it, you can look at there's different signals that the price will give you, and different signs that will tell you you're on the right side of the trade, or you can look to trim, you can look to take profit, all those types of things. So it's a good tool, but overall, this is how I used it, and I'll break it down as fast as possible. So previous day high, previous day low. That's what I marked out with the orange. The top down analysis, 4 hour chart, we're going down, but we didn't take out this low yet. At the time I was looking at the charts, I got on at like 6, and this is a 15-minute. So first thing that jumped out at me, well, let me go back to the 1 hour. 1 hour, there's nothing really showing me that, like nothing's jumping out at me. Like I know it's going down, but nothing to interact, engage. Here, 15-minute, this is telling me, okay, this is something I can go off of. I want to see how price reacts here. So 15, the first thing I'm looking at is the halfway point of the fair value gap. If we don't close above it, then that's a bearish sign. So we get in there. Um, this is one entry you could take. It's a 9-point stop. Pretty aggressive, but if you want to front load and you're that confident that we're going to go touch the previous day low, you could get in there. This is a 15-minute entry you could get in with risking with 5 micros, 500, 900, no, $90 to make about, this is $500. This is $1,000. So that's a nice 10-hour trade right there on a 15-minute. But back to my analysis, this is what I'm looking at on a 5-minute. So I'm seeing body closes underneath the 50%, and then we manipulate at 6:55, which is inside of a macro. Macros are just 10 minutes before and after every hour. So cool. I'm seeing some stuff happen at the right time. I want to see it happen. And we get in there. This is also another entry. How much is this? Oh, that's that same entry. Okay. And so this is your first sign. Okay, cool. If you want to take that aggressive entry, you can. This is another order block you could take. You have to risk 30 points for, but it tags you in here, and then you get 24 points here, 30 points. So about 30 points. That's more than enough what I need. I only need 20 points for what I'm trying to do. But if you didn't take that, or you want to see a little bit more, cool. This is what we do. We just keep going lower and lower on time frames. And this is the first thing I see that sticks out to me. So I'll mark this out. This is my entry, and it's about $150 of risk. And I only need 21 points because I want to get one extra point just for commissions and stuff. So this would be a 1.42 risk to reward, and get in there. We drop down, get tagged in, and I'm not seeing any body closes above the halfway point, which is great news for me. Um, and I just have to sit through a little bit of chop and just wait to get paid. So this is what it would look like on a 15-second. So it's the same thing, and this is the a little bit more information you can get. So I am not even seeing body closes on a 15-second, which is telling me I'm on the right side of the trade. No need to panic, just wait it out. And eventually, boom, we get the move down, and you could close your charge right there. Or you could just practice and get more screen time, move to a different account, take a trade on a different account, or just tape read and just get some experience with no risk. But came down here, we left these smooth equal highs up here, and we just come back and interact with this 1-minute fair value gap, tap this 50% level to the tick, and then come up here, take out these highs, take out this swing high here, and then start just consolidating, and then we start dropping again. Again, even this 50% level, every time we get a close above, we get a close right below. So that's the type of stuff you want to see if you do get a 50%. If you do get a level where it closes above the 50%, can it hold it? So that tells you, all right, it's still weak. So this is the one, back to the 1 minute. Same thing. We get closes, we don't close above, get one close above, boom, close back below. Close above, boom, close back below. So there's a couple of aggressive entries you could take in there with the rejection block and everything. But again, you can just, another entry you can take off of it that would be a little bit more appropriate would be this right here. So about $100, $111, halfway point, and to take another $180, you could take $300 right there, or you could just, if you're that convicted, you could take it all the way to previous day low. Now, another thing I want to touch on previous day low, or uh, draws in general, like your draw on liquidity. You With Nasdaq, it is infamous for going back to break even and missing your take profit by 1 point, 2 points. So I just give it 5 points. I'd give it 5 points or so. Or even I'll even go 10 points away from my main target just to make sure I get my guaranteed win or higher chance of winning and go about my day. But overall, the idea did play out. And then if you want to just get more practice after we interact with previous day low, personally, I would look for a move up, whether we do a full-on reversal or just a retracement. On a 15-second chart, there is an opportunity to go long. So on a 1 minute, I'll look for, let me see something that would catch my attention. Okay, cool. I see order block under this previous day low, but I don't want to risk 50 points in Asia session. That is just not my cup of tea. So what I would want to do is go on a 15-second chart and find a better entry that aligns with that same thought process. So boom, here's another order block on 15-second time frame. It is, call it 25 points of risk, so $250 of risk, and you would get tagged in here. This is when you would get in, because you close above this order block, boom, get tagged in. You only have 8 points of drawdown, and you immediately start skyrocketing. The total move on the first leg was about 64 points. But again, you're in Asia, you're already up. You could take a 1R, get another $300 out of it. You can get a 2R trade, get about $50 out of it. And then look at this. NQ is a break-even demon. So it came all the way up here, came all the way back to break even, and then went up again. So you could either sit through all of that to go for these relative equal highs here, or you can take your 1.5R trade or your 2R trade, get paid, and then if you get another entry, you can just take that same entry, same setup, same stop. If you're wrong, you'll lose $250, but you made on this last trade, you just made another $300 or $500. So that's how you can just keep stacking and compounding those winning days when you're ahead of the curve already. You can just create a bigger buffer on your evals or your fundeds and really run away when it's giving you multiple opportunities like this. And honestly, this entry here went all the way back to your 1 minute fair value gap up here. That's $800, and it retraced down. But if you are a maniac and you decided to just hold it for whatever reason, you would be up $2,400 off of that move right there. So there's a whole bunch of opportunity, and the whole moral of this video is just don't be scared of the 15-second. You don't have to execute on it, but it does give you more precise entries if you align it in the right way. Or if you miss your entry, you can catch the next best entry on a smaller time frame. So if you found this video go comment, like, subscribe, boost this page up, and spread the word, spread the message. I'm here to help. I help all the profitable traders get structured properly with the tax side of things, but I also trade myself. So however I can help, I will help. That's why you see the trading videos, you see the tax videos. But go follow me on Instagram at Joe Tax Trader, TikTok Joe Tax Trader. I have a Discord that's free. The link will be in the description. And in there you can ask me accounting questions or trading questions, whatever you need. And trade smart, trade safe. Don't crash out. Do not revenge trade. It's not worth it. Trade for tomorrow.